gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. 2017 WWE Fastlane Network special this Sunday on the WWE Network. Looks like we have 7 big matches here. This is a Monday Night Raw exclusive pay-per-view, the pay-per-view before WrestleMania. Just this card can be so good, but I don't think it will be. We have a Cruiserweight tag match to start for the pre-show. We have Rich Swann teaming up with Akira Tozawa versus the Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar. This week on Raw, we've seen Akira Tozawa versus Noam Dar. Tozawa getting the victory. This all kind of began with the Brian Kendrick wanting to mentor the Akira Tozawa, and Akira Tozawa telling him no. So that's where all this started from. I got the face team of Tozawa and Swann winning. Then we have the Cruiserweight title on the show up for grabs. We have champion Neville versus the King of the Cruiserweights versus Jack Gallagher. Gentleman Jack Gallagher. The ultimate where we're going with this is probably going to be Neville, Aries, Tony Nese, maybe some group of 4, 5, 6 guys, like a scramble type thing at Mania. Eventually doing Neville and Aries one-on-one. Jay Gallagher, he's alright. I mean, Neville's going to retain. I don't think it's going to be that great of a match. Just added to the show from Monday Night Raw, we have Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks in the Royal Rumble rematch. The ultimate goal here is a fatal 4-way for the women's title at Mania. Sasha being in Bayley's corner later, she said. Sasha being there when Bayley won the title on Raw. So obviously we had a tag match on Raw this week of Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Charlotte. So we get this match thrown in. I got Sasha winning because of the squash that Royal Rumble was. And then they'll be a part of the Fatal 4-Way at Mania. We have the WWE Raw Tag Titles on the line. We have The Club, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson versus Certified Protection. Enzo Amore and Big Cass. I don't think Gallows and Anderson are doing a lot with the tag titles, in my opinion. I think it's more or less, hey, these guys are decorated champions all over the world, let's give them the titles. So we're going to take that piece of candy that is the tag titles, and we're going to pass it on. So I have new tag team champions, Enzo Amore and Big Cass, Certified Protection. Which is what it actually says up on the Titantron, or the video board above the entrance. So I don't know why they don't use it. Just added, we have a... see what I feel about this card. We have just added from Raw, Sami Zayn versus Samoa Joe. As we've known, Joe came out and attacked Zayn, and this week Zayn attacked Joe. Ultimately leading up to what is on future house shows, we have Owens, Triple H, and Samoa Joe teaming up versus Sami Zayn. What did I read? Zayn Reigns and somebody else. I can't remember who the other person was. 6-man. So they're really working on getting some ring rust off and getting ready for Mania. Which it looks like, based on what Seth Rollins said on Raw, this Mania match may be one of those things where he comes out of Raw and calls him out. You think he would have actually built it for the next 5 weeks, or 34 days, or whatever Mania is away. I got Joe beating Zayn here. I thought at one time the plan was for Zayn to win the world title, or the Universal title at Mania. Could still be. Maybe he loses to Joe here and does something. I don't know how they're going to get. But you don't take much. I mean, do something with him and Jericho. And next we have, I can't believe I'm getting ready to say this. It's my birthday, bitches! True story there. Anyway, Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. This is what I can't believe I'm getting ready to say. Actually, this might not be a horrible match. Braun Strowman has a few moves. He reminds me of the Big Show back in the mid-90s. when you have talent. Unfortunately, I don't think this match is going to have a clear-cut winner. You're not going to make Roman Reigns look bad going into his match with Taker at Mania. You want Braun Strowman to be this beast. Reigns has 2 DQ victories over Braun Strowman. I'm straight up saying this match ends in a DQ. Count out, double disqualification, double count out, something like that. There's no going to be. I don't think there's going to be a winner here. I think they're going to end up doing. I don't know what they're going to do with Strowman and Mania. Reigns is supposed to be doing Taker. It's Reigns and Taker. I don't know how you have a winner here. I think the only thing you can do is have it in DQ or have it in a count out. And then maybe have Reigns kind of just go annihilate Strowman a little bit with a chair or something. Kind of build him as a heel. Because once he comes out and starts to take your program, Reigns is heel. So we'll see where that goes, if I'm right or wrong on that. Next we have the WWE Women's Raw title on the line. We have champion Bayley versus Charlotte. Charlotte 16-0 at pay-per-views. 18-0, including her NXT TakeOver specials. I think they're doing here kind of like they do with, a little bit like they did with Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30. You gave Bayley the women's title. She had a little, a couple week run with it. Put it back on Charlotte, so she's undefeated at pay-per-views. You let her go to Mania, do the Fatal 4-Way, Bayley, Charlotte, Sasha, Nia. You let Bayley pin Sasha for the title. Then you work on doing Sasha Bayley for a little run next year. Have Charlotte doing something with Dana Brooke, or earlier this year, excuse me. Have Charlotte doing something with Dana Brooke and the Nia Jax and stuff. So still kind of in the title picture, but kind of on the backside. I hate ping-ponging the title like that, but I think that's her best bet here. That way Bayley wins the title back at Mania. She wins on the stage of WrestleMania. She ends Charlotte's streak. And then maybe you start doing Asuka and Charlotte and bring her up with her undefeated streak. But I have Charlotte winning the title back and becoming a 5-time women's champion. Eventually she's going to get to 16. She's going to be a 16-time champion just like her daddy. And then the main event. I guess you call it the main event. The WWE Universal title on the line with champion Kevin Owens versus Bill Goldberg. Just Kevin Owens called him Bill. Good Bill. It's great. I don't really see a clear-cut 1-2-3 victory here. If you look at Goldberg's match versus Lesnar SummerSlam, minute 26. 2004 WrestleMania 13:42. His 2 matches prior to that, 5 minutes and 4:23. This match ain't gonna last more than a couple minutes. The main event's gonna be horrible here. But I think Lesnar comes down and gets involved with Goldberg. Jericho comes out and gets involved with Kevin Owens, which leads more toward those 2 matches at Mania. Kevin Owens, Jericho, Goldberg, Lesnar. I don't think Goldberg, Lesnar, the WrestleMania rematch, you need a title on it. There's no reason to put a title on it. Because otherwise you're going to make Kevin Owens look like shit. You're going to take your Universal Champion and make him look like a pile of dog crap in the middle of the ring. Kevin Owens escapes Universal Champion. Then we set up Goldberg, Lesnar at Mania, Jericho, Owens at Mania. We're setting up the Fatal 4-Way for the women's title, Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, Nia. Maybe Zayn triple threat with Owens and Jericho. Some major crap fest with the tag titles on Raw for the pre-show Mania, and then some big cruiserweight title match at Mania. So this all sets up for Mania. Alright, that'll end the WWE Fastlane preview. Stay tuned to our sports show for the Fastlane review. If you're NASCAR fans, the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500 preview is up. Check out other NASCAR videos. NCAA basketball season right around the corner, 2 weeks away. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great night. Have a spiffy night. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content. And remember, next week begins the road to WrestleMania.